It's Madden NFL 24 as we see the two teams who fought back in Super Bowl 29. It's the Bolts and the Niners next on EA Sports.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis to my left, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, it's a good time to be a 49er fan. The roster is loaded. You got stars on both sides of the ball. The time seems like it's now. Aside from health, what needs to happen for the Niners to make a Super Bowl run?
Well, if you're a team trying to play them, you're always trying to figure out, how do I slow down an offense that seems to morph and change from week to week and attack defense's weaknesses? And then on the other side, how are you going to block those pass rushers? How are you going to block those guys who get after the quarterback on every snap? Good luck. This is a loaded 49ers team.
Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they have the pieces in place. They were a playoff team in 2022. What do you see for them this year?
You give this team full health throughout the season, and they have a chance to be not just a playoff team again, but beyond, because they'll scare the heck out of you on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, that's where they have to start playing a little bit better.
Now their versatile running back, here's Austin Eckler. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. So, Charles, this defense in for a tough matchup. What do you think the game plan is here tonight?
Well, I think the game plan is the same as most, which is, hey, pass rushers, do your job. Coverage guys, do your job. And the linebackers are going to be a mix. Sometimes they'll drop in coverage. Sometimes they'll pressure the quarterback. But all in all, you never want to let that quarterback get a string of completions going, because if so, they're hard to deal with, and it makes for a long evening.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Herbert now. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave, the D-tackle, getting the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
There weren't many bigger stories last season than Purdy, who's officially the most famous Mr. Irrelevant of all time. Won each of his first 5 starts and almost guided his team to a Super Bowl. He's really forced the team to reevaluate its plans at quarterback, because he looks like the real deal.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Purdy looking to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive.
Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
But now he appears to be in some pain. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy now to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And he stopped immediately there.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Here's Herbert now on second down. A little short pass. This is Everett. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way.
He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Mike Williams,
an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive.
And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Returnable here for Davis. Oh, able to avoid him. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 4. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game,